What is going on today, everybody? Can you guys hear me? I hope the audio is connected. I think we are all good. What is going on? Give me a 5x5 in the chat if you guys can hear me. We have 135 people on right now, it says. So thank you for being here. If you guys saw in all right, we're good. If you guys saw in the thumbnail and the title, one of the recent guys that I dealt with from the dispensary was the Organic Remedies dispensary in Paoli, Pennsylvania. One of the guys, his name was Joe, that I dealt with. I had many of you guys reach out through Instagram and through my email and just hitting me up in the comments and letting me know that he was actually a famous, pretty famous TikToker. He has a whole bunch of videos out on TikTok. He's not very big on any other platform, but he has over 1 million followers on TikTok. He has 1.1 million followers on TikTok. His name is a Hot Cup of Joe 420. And ironically enough, he makes TikToks about smoking weed and, being a stoner and the good things about it, the benefits of it. And he makes a good bit of personal content. He makes some sad content. He makes some, different type of content, some weird group of stuff, so. But I just thought it was very funny. I thought it was very interesting that he goes out and he promotes this. He promotes the benefits of weed, and I have no problem with it. But I just find it very interesting that he does this, and he made such a stink about it. So if you guys have not seen the video, I'm going to show you guys the video now. Just let me start sharing my screen really quick. Oh boy, just bear with me for 1 second. All right, so here we go. So we have Joe here. He's
How you doing, man?
Oh, what's going on?
Can I help you?
Can you help me?
Yeah.
Maybe like a bottle of water or something. That'd actually be really cool. I appreciate that.
Can I ask why you're filming our patients and our employees at our dispensary?
I thought you just asked if you wanted to help me.
No. Well, I'm curious why you're filming our patients.
So you were just kind of saying that to...
Well, I didn't know if you needed some help. You were standing out
I
here.
did, and I told you
property.
a bottle of water would be great. No. I'm on the sidewalk now.
Well, you guys saw, so very passive aggressive.
Eve Online
very
is a vast universe,
asking if he can
alive
help
with
me,
the
and then I tell him a
unrelenting
bottle of water,
activity
and he says, "Oh
and
no, I didn't
combined
actually want to
history
help you.
of
I
its
wanted to know what you
players.
were doing." So very passive aggressive start there.
What's your name, man?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
I'll give you my name if you want to. Is that your name tag right there? Is that...
Oh, my name's Joe. Yeah.
Your name's Joe?
Yeah.
Can I just,
absolutely.
what's...
Hot Cup of Joe.
You wear a name tag during the day, right? You don't mind if I see it, do you?
Oh, I don't. No, I don't wear a name tag during the day. But I'm just curious why. We got
It's just
patients.
a special occasion today?
We got patients and employees that are a little bit uncomfortable that they're being filmed. So I'm just curious why you're.
Was it just this camera on the sidewalk, or was it like the 15 of them you guys have on the outside and like the much more inside, and
Well,
like when you
those are-
scan the IDs when they walk in and everything? Was it that too?
So those are security cameras.
Yeah.
That we have because we're a medical facility that we have to have security.
Thinks he's a
cameras on
doctor.
premises. So
For his
curious why our facility is being filmed right now by someone that we don't know on the sidewalk. Yeah.
All right. Is that it, or?
Yeah. So I don't know. Would you mind not filming our property, our patients? This is regulated medicine.
You can't even turn your name tag around for me. Why am I going to do anything?
Well,
for you?
I don't wear a name tag. I work here though, and I want to protect my employees and my patients. And
I think what he wanted to protect right there was himself, for sure. He did not want to come out with having over 1 million followers on TikTok. At least I think he started at least a little bit smart. Maybe he thought ahead of time and said, maybe I shouldn't let this guy know who I am so he doesn't find me later, just in case I am big. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he did know. But so, you know, at least he made an effort to try to hide who he was, which made me think that, you know, maybe he did know what he was doing was wrong and he just didn't care. Didn't really have a worry there. Sevenfold 777 with the $5 super chat. Cops continue to investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing as they usually do. Absolutely. But so, yeah, it was just very interesting. He came up and was immediately trying to hide his identity. Said he wanted to help his employees or his customers and things like that. And, you know, with somebody who is as open as he is about smoking weed and how much it helps, you know, we'll go and look. Hold on. We will show you I'm going to show you a different page here. So we're going to go to his TikTok really quick. And I just think it's really funny. I scrolled through his TikTok for a little bit. And you know, it's you'll see here in a second. But it's mainly just content about smoking weed. He even posted an hour ago. And this is a different set of his content. Obviously, this is the sad content that I was talking about. So this was an hour ago, but it's very, very funny though. So be kind to yourself. He says, be kind to yourself. Maybe he meant be kind to yourself and nobody else for sure, because he was not kind to me whatsoever. I'll show you the next clip here, but he was not kind to me whatsoever. He, you know, came up to me and was absolutely rude, had terrible language towards me. You know, didn't really have a care as to what I did for content. You know, maybe he didn't even know that I was coming up to his store to maybe see him in person, to maybe get to know him or see him in person. Maybe hope that he would come out and offer me something to smoke if that was the objective. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But you know, for him to just absolutely act like this, I'm going to show you one more clip of this of how Mr. Joe acted here. For him to act like this and be as prominent as he is online, whether it be on all platforms or not, it's just crazy. It's very crazy.
To do?
So
You
this
like
is the
to
other
make
lady.
medical patients uncomfortable just to prove that you can?
Is what you like to do is just come up and question people on a sidewalk and call the police
You're
on them?
causing an issue with my patients and my store.
Yeah.
And you're sitting here like a huge fucking douchebag, making other people feel uncomfortable. Oh, you're entitled. I'm allowed to do this. Like, does that make you feel better?
Interesting.
Of course, yes. You're causing an issue.
You're making a lot of people very uncomfortable. They don't want to be.
And you're okay with that.
But you guys are perfectly okay with coming up and harassing me and making me uncomfortable.
You came here. What do you want? I'm here to help you get
You
out
are?
of my space.
All right, maybe like a bottle of water. Or like I would like some lunch or something like that, like maybe some McDonald's or.
Cool. Why don't we go? I'll buy you
No,
lunch.
well, I mean, you can help me, but I'll stay here, and then I don't have to stop
we're
recording.
Not gonna
As
just
you can see,
wait on you.
Well, you asked if I could help. Yes,
was
thank
control
you.
of this
See,
conversation
even your
and how
customers
it
are
went.
all right. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much for joining in.
Joining in on the activism.
Thank you
in
very
real
much for
time.
joining.
Your $200
course
puffer
he has.
keeps you warm at the coffee shop. But as soon as you step outside, you're left.
My name is John. Yeah. Have a good one.
Harassing my patients.
You already told me that you knew exactly what was going on.
She joined
See, all
in
right.
too. Had such a
One more
problem
time.
that she knew
Thank
it was okay to take out her phone, even on her private property,
That's
to join in on the act.
But you're clearly just being an asshole, and we don't understand why.
But like, there's
There are
no
people that,
reason for you to be doing this unless you want something or you're trying to prove something. And unless you explain what you're doing, then what is it for? You're gonna post this bullshit.
You think I have to explain what I'm doing to you?
I don't think you have to do anything.
All right,
it's
perfect.
a normal.
Perfect. Sweet.
This is a normal thing where people come out.
Be rude and
Do that.
from a
filming for peace? Is this what you're doing?
Is this what you're coming out here and, you know?
No, I want you gone. I want you out of here. I don't fucking like
Our
you.
business is we're people.
We're
are
helping
uncomfortable,
people,
dude.
and
We're trying
you're
to help people,
spiking their
and
anxiety,
you are making shit worse.
spiking their PTSD for nothing.
PTSD of people standing on a
I know
sidewalk.
everything. I have a little boom camera in my little setup.
Dude, you must have had a pretty sad life to get to this point where like this is
Yeah,
what
like
makes
who
you
hurt
happy,
you,
bro.
brother?
Who hurt?
Who
Like, are
hurt
you
you?
good? Like, who hurt you, dude? Like, honestly, why have you gotten to this point where this is what brings you joy? It's honestly pathetic. You're a pathetic individual, bro.
Why don't you stop filming my patients?
Can you please stop filming
Don't
our
you have
patients?
any-
You guys are gonna have to
else to
stand
do?
closer. I can see right in between you.
Yeah, you want to see my scar too? You want to get in on that? Fucking clown.
Oh.
You're ruining people's days.
Okay.
Dude, like literally, why do you feel good about ruining people's days? Why do you enjoy this? Why are you enjoying
I'm
the
laughing
fact-
at you guys.
You're laughing what?
I'm laughing at you guys.
Right, but why do you as a human enjoy the
But
fact
what
that
did
you are
we do to you?
hurting other
You
people?
didn't do anything
Then
other
why?
than come and accost me
But
on the
why do
sidewalk.
you like
We're
it?
accosting
Why do you like hurting
How about
other
you
people?
get what you give, brother? Why don't you get the off of my sidewalk?
Why don't you f off then? If I get what I give, f off then. How about that? All right.
How about that?
So her brilliant attitude brings me to my next portion of what I wanted to talk to you guys about, which was their Google reviews. So it was absolutely crazy. You guys went absolutely nuts. I have a screenshot that I'm going to post in the community after this, but I just wanted to show you that over 500, at least 500. I have a screenshot of them having 1,000 reviews and it being, I think it was a 3.5 star review on Google. So I'm not sure if these people are paying Google or if they're reporting it and maybe it's getting taken down from Google, but this is legitimate action from these workers that is being displayed for the entire internet to see. Everybody saw them do it. They came out, they exclaimed that they were workers, they worked there, that they exclaimed that it was their property, they wanted me to leave, and they were representing their business. So I am not really completely sure. So we'll stop here for 1 second. I have no idea how to pronounce that. ABAP2 gifted 3 memberships. We appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the memberships. Helping bring new FAPA fans here. We appreciate it. But so they were able to get rid of at least 500, if not up to 600 Google reviews that were mainly 1 and a couple of 2-star reviews. And it brought them down to like a 3.2 star on Google. And look, this is not the ultimate goal for what I'm doing here. It is just not. But for a company to be represented on Google with all these reviews and showing a 4.9 star rating, if people are looking up, they're not from the area, they have their medical card, and they come in, they look these places up online. If you were going to a restaurant and you wanted to look up what the best place was in your area, you look it up on Google, you check the reviews, you see a 4.9 star, not knowing that 3 days prior, their workers came and, came out and were absolutely belligerent to people on the sidewalk, had utter disrespect for the public that was on the sidewalk or coming in, and how their language was. We're so worried about PTSD of people standing on the sidewalk, but not PTSD about people getting screamed at and sweared at and, being accosted by people. Maybe, what if I had PTSD from people yelling and swearing and coming up to me and demanding answers for me? They really didn't have any care about that or anybody else that was pulling into the parking lot at that time. And it was funny. They brought up a point of saying that they lost people. They had people that called and said they were no longer going to show up because I was there. And that was one of their big problems. And, it was that, and they wanted to help people. But I just found it really, really interesting that that these people that they said were coming in and needed the medicine so bad and, had cancer and, brain cancer and stuff like this that came in and needed this medicine. They needed it so bad that they came and called and said, yeah, there's somebody standing on the sidewalk. So my cancer is good for now. My brain cancer is good for now. I'm not going to be able to smoke my weed today because somebody's standing on the sidewalk. I can't handle it. So I'm going to have to put my cancer on the back burner here, and I'm going to have to go away. I'm sorry. I just figured I'd let you know that my cancer has been subdued because of a person standing on the sidewalk. And I just felt so uncomfortable. So I don't know if they were calling and I'm not sure if the workers that came out misinterpreted the calls and said that there was a problem with me, but it seems to me that if I was standing on the sidewalk and I was able to have people pulling into a medical facility just see me standing on the sidewalk exercising my rights, and they say I'm cured to the point where I do not even need my medicine today, I think they must have been calling and exclaiming joy and thanking them that I was there, thanking them dearly. They didn't need their medicine. They no longer needed their medicine for the day. They had to leave. They felt so joyous and were fine by me there that they no longer needed the medicine and they were all good. So maybe they misinterpreted the calls, but either way, I know seeing a 4.9 star with only 679 reviews on Google, I know that that is a load of BS right there. So just keep in mind, and this has happened, this is not alone happening. This happens to every single one of the places that I go to. Hold on, we'll stop here for 1 second. Sab Dork with the $10 super chat at 32.50. It gets really good. We'll go back to there in a second, but I just wanted to tell you guys about this because this is not alone. This is not a lone experience, because every single place that you guys go and review for, you can go and look it up. You can look in my past videos at the places that I've been to. I always tell you where I'm at, so you guys can go revisit those places. But go look at the reviews. If you know you've left a review, go and try to find your review, because 95% chance it's no longer there. They're able to either pay Google or report them somehow and say that these are fake reviews. These reviews never happened. The actions, these are not the reviews you're looking for. These actions did never happen. These were phantom people. These were fake people. I've even had the Mr. Booth, Mr. Colonel Booth from Grafton, Massachusetts. He went and responded to a bunch of his reviews and said that I was trying to extort money from him through his reviews somehow. I'm not sure how his game plan was there, where he was trying to lead people with that story, but just very, very interesting all around, kind of crazy. So just think about that next time you use Google and you go and look up a restaurant in your area or in a different area that you'd never been to, and a restaurant that you'd never been to. Just think about the possibility that these people may have been found on the internet or on TV, just, possibly spitting in people's foods or something, or maybe their food is moldy and bad, or maybe they had really they got shut down or something, but maybe the owner had money and they paid Google to get those reviews taken down and get the stories taken down online, and they now have a 4.9 star. It looks great. It looks great on paper. So just beware next time you use Google to try to track those things down. So again, if you know you left a review, go and check it. If you're here right now, at the end of this video, go and check the reviews. Also, hold on, I'll move to the other place, because if you guys are also familiar, I was spit at by a dude that worked for a children's hospital. So there were, it's very funny because look, you look at all reviews, right? The newest review from Nemours Children's Health Hospital in Paoli, Pennsylvania. It says they're 4.3 star with 67 reviews. But so you look at this, all reviews, most relevant, 2 months ago. You go to the newest, 2 weeks ago is the newest one. But somehow you see right here, it says spitting, 38 reviews. You click on that. There's nothing. There's nothing there. So somehow 38 of their 67 reviews, 38 alone that had to do with the word spitting, that highlighted the word spitting, were taken down. 38 out of 67. I don't know if you guys are good at math, but that's more than 50%. That's more than 50%. So, and if it had to do with the spitting action of this dude, it was probably a 1 star. So you just have to think about the math on that. They were at least down, I saw it, to a 2.7. I think that's the lowest that I ended up seeing it at. So for them to be at a 4.3, for them to be at a 4.3 right now, they have to be pulling some serious strings. And you really can't rely on Google. You can't rely on Google for these review systems anymore. You really can't, because you also look at any police department's reviews. You can't review them. You can't review them. And actually, that's changed in the recent history too. I know I've talked about this previously, but that's changed in the recent history, because when I first started doing this, I know all of my people, all the FAPA fans, I don't know if you guys remember it, put it in the chat if you remember doing this, but you could go and review the police departments and leave them 1-star reviews if you thought fit, and leave them 5-star reviews. I know I've gotten it plenty on both sides. So for them to not even allow reviews on police stations, it's not even, they're 0.0 stars because they're grayed out. You can't leave reviews. So how if people are looking for new towns and new places to go, how can they not depend on Google reviews? You can't even see they don't even give you a chance to see a fake review about a police department, let alone a real review about dispensaries and banks and stores and town halls and schools. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. So just to think that the Google review system is as flawed as it is, it's kind of sad, and it's kind of scary to see what these people can get done, whether it's with money or a review system of some sort. It's really, really interesting. So hold on, we'll go back to my video. I'll show you guys a little bit more of this.
Are you threatening me?
No, I just told you to f off.
So you're threatening me.
If that's what you want to take.
Sidewalk.
Well,
The fact
What
that
did
you
we
are
do to you?
hurting other
You didn't
people.
do anything to me
Then
other than
why?
come and accost me
But
on the
why do you
sidewalk.
like
We're
it? Why do
accosting
you like
How
hurting
about
other
you
people?
get what you give, brother? Why don't you get the off of my sidewalk?
Why don't you f off then? If I get what I give, f off then. How about that? All right?
How about that? Are you threatening me?
No, I just told you to f off.
So you're threatening me.
If that's what you want to take that as, then I guess sure.
That's funny. So she can sit there and swear at me and yell at me and accost me. And as soon as I was respectful the entire time, I did not. That was the very first word of profanity that I used the entire time, which I try to stay away from, while I'm videoing, unless the situation gets heated or unless a person really calls for it, like this person right here, like this lovely woman right here. So for her to then, as soon as she's done saying, for me to F off and, to get what I give, brother. And, for her to say that. And then I just turned it around on her and said, okay, F off then. That's fine. That's fine by me. If you want me to get what I'm giving, then, give what I'm getting, then F off yourself. And for her to respond with, are you threatening me? And then, oh, I'm going to call the police again. This was a top 5 moment right here, without a doubt.
Because you have a right to be mad. Because I came on to you
No,
and
I'm just giving what I got, right?
videoing
I'm just giving
you.
what I got. Yes, you were.
What is
Yep,
wrong with you?
absolutely.
And I just showed you guys the video of her joining in on the activism and me giving her the people's bicep right after she joined in. So yes, absolutely she was.
Absolutely.
Dude, what is your
You did
issue?
join in on the activism. Yes.
I'm telling you,
What are you-
everything you're doing is legal, but I'm asking you from a
I'm
human
not telling you what you're doing
standpoint.
is illegal. It's
Right.
just douchey.
It's just like you're really hurting other people's
You're
days.
hurting
Can you please
older
stop?
people who need medicine. You
Medicine
think that
for their
that's
like
funny.
pain, for their PTSD, for their
So
mental
let me
health.
ask you a question, right? So they're medical patients, like people that go to the doctor and stuff. So if I am just standing on the sidewalk and am I supposed to just close my eyes? Like if I see a
No,
person that
usually
like
someone has a motive. has like a
medical something as a
reason.
patient, like I
No,
don't
but
understand.
you gotta
where
understand
So
when
you have
people,
no
distinction
argument. You have this loosey-goosey, like I have a right to be here bullshit. That's your argument.
Well, no, I usually give people an argument, but with you guys' given attitude, I'm not
Like
gonna get
when I
into
came
it.
out here, I was like, hey dude, how's it
like,
going?
we
What can I do
approached
for
you
you?
with kindness.
What are you
and,
doing?
like,
Yeah, you
And
said,
you-
what are you
you-
doing? And I said, I'm filming.
No, you didn't say I'm filming. What are you doing?
What am I doing? You nailed it right on the head. I'm recording.
What are you recording?
Just a video.
I said, what are you
Alright, we'll
filming?
roll
And
that.
you're like, what does it matter?
Well,
That's what I'm
what
doing.
does it matter?
Because you're hurting people. And apparently that's okay for you to come here and hurt people.
Why do you
Hurt
enjoy
people
that?
standing on the side.
Yes,
Yes,
you are hurting people.
because people
And you
do
know
not
you are.
want to
And
be
you're
fair.
a fucking dick.
Okay.
People have cancer. People have anxiety.
Yeah.
People have real world issues.
So does that mean people can't see those people?
They can see those people.
So then what is the issue here?
Because you're
Exactly.
making them uncomfortable.
You're making them
So-
uncomfortable
so it
because
is-
you're
So
filming
multiple
them.
people
Yeah.
have called the store and said they're not coming here because
of
of
you.
you.
We're now
Because of
losing
you.
business because of you. And you're just cool with that because you're an absolute prick.
I guess I'm either an absolute prick or I'm a lifesaver. I'm a savior. I'm a healer because I've healed these people from their cancer and their PTSD and their struggles in life and their anxiety so much to the point where they pulled up to this beautiful medical establishment with all these doctors and their patients and they were just simply able to drive away with no ailments needed, and all it was said was, "Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I'm leaving." So I don't know if they're praising me or not, but I think Joe might have got the message mixed up here. If what they're saying is true, if what they're saying is really true, I think they might have got the message mixed up here. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments.
Bro, you're done already?
Yeah, bro.
How?
I hired Motion to hire AI employees.
AI employees?
Well, looks like you guys already have your predisposition set then.
Prove me wrong.
No.
Cool. Then
No.
shut the fuck
I'll
up and get off my property.
No, I'm going to stand right here.
Okay.
Maybe for
Then
like
I'll
the
stand
next
here
6,
too.
7 hours. We'll see.
Because you clearly have a life. This is what you're doing. Who are you
You're
helping?
such a miserable person, dude.
Okay.
That sucks, man.
Trope, bro.
You must
Yeah,
be
it
so
does.
fucking sad.
You're a lonely, lonely little boy with a fucking camera.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Why don't you just
You
go
got it.
get like an actual job instead of like
Go get an
standing on
actual
the
what,
sidewalk?
like a minimum wage job working at a dispensary? No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Did you apply here and
I
get?
was going to say that in
Not get
person. I won't.
Like, what is your deal?
disrespect
Yeah, I applied to like 1,000 places and they all rejected me, so I just decided to work for myself.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing
I'm
a
sure
revisit.
there's a reason
This
why
is
they
what
all
you
rejected
landed
you,
on.
and
I'll
that's
be going through
like
those states
it's
again.
what a
with
sad
that.
existence that you had to land on filming other people because no one else wanted you to work with them. That's pretty sad,
Really
bro.
fucking sad, dude.
It's all good, guys. I appreciate your sympathy.
I think he bit into the sarcasm a little bit there. Could be me though.
That's fine. Anything else?
I'm just gonna stand here
All
like
right.
you're standing.
Let's go. We got some fapperons out here today.
So we'll go to the part. So I had them both on a leash there. They were following me around for a second, but you know, she got real nasty towards the end, and we'll skip through a lot of this
What you're
because they
doing.
kept rambling on and kept moaning and groaning for, you know, the better part of 15, 20 minutes. And, you know, all while exclaiming that they didn't want to be on camera, that, you know, they didn't want their building on camera, drawing more attention. And, you know, then even at the end, they called, you know, they basically called me back and everything, but we'll just, I'll let it play here.
No, not the.
I want to be filmed.
Oh no, not the middle finger. I'm calling the police. You gave me the middle finger. I'm calling the police.
Go yourself.
Oh, okay.
You are such a miserable piece of shit.
Yeah.
You stand out here filming people, making people uncomfortable.
Mhm.
You are a miserable prick. You are here to try to get a rise out of people.
I didn't have to try very
What a
hard.
fucking sad individual, man. We are
didn't
here
have to try
trying
very
to
hard.
help people. We are here. You got to rise because we're trying to help people. And people don't want to come here because they're uncomfortable because of what you're doing.
What, because somebody's standing on a sidewalk?
Yes,
using their phone?
because these are medical patients that want anonymity. They don't want other people to know that they're using
there
medical
are
cannabis
cameras everywhere.
for security purposes
Yeah,
here,
but
not
guess
for
what?
public
that guy
posting
has
on
a,
social
that guy has a
media.
dash cam.
Fucking
That guy
asshole.
has a dash cam. Oh, okay, brilliant. Hey, you take it easy. Number one, you got it. I'm number one.
Shut the f up, dude. You're such a miserable piece of shit. It's insane.
Okay, man.
Yo, come on, come inside, bro.
Yeah, just clock back in. Just clock back in. Oh, he's got somebody to hold him back now. Oh, he's got it. Oh, okay, buddy. You have a good one, okay?
Yeah,
Take it easy.
Scary.
Oh, you're a big guy walking away. Big guy. Big guy. Ho, ho, ho. Hold him back again. Ho. Ho. He's going to come over. Ho. Whoa.
So yeah, there's that. You know, just overall, very, very interesting. You know, Mr. Hot Cup of Joe himself. You know, we'll show you his TikTok page one more time. And I do while I'm gonna put Hot Cup of Joe on, while he may not need it on TikTok. You know, I'll put him on for now. He has 1 million followers on TikTok. So just think with how big he is. For Mr. Hot Cup of Joe himself to come around, have his name tag flipped around at the dispensary. I'm sure with how big he is, he's even had some people come to his dispensary and recognize him and you maybe even want to take some pictures with them, whether it's outside or inside, and whether that is allowed, whether that's not allowed. He probably changes that up with whenever he likes and whenever he feels it's good for his narrative and feels it's good for his story. So just very interesting for somebody that's that involved with social media and going and doing as much as it takes to get to 1 million followers on TikTok. As much work as that takes for him to not know that I can stand on the sidewalk and use my phone, for him to know, and still come out and have that issue and still act like that is even more concerning, is really even more concerning if you think about it. Because picture, I don't know, if any of you guys have children, right? Picture, it's like you going to your child and saying, hey, so there might be these kids that are going to come to you one day and they're going to make some silly, angry faces at you and they're going to try to really piss you off. And what I want you to do is not get upset and just walk away and just be the bigger person. And then 1 second later, you turn around, somebody makes a silly, angry face at you, and you start screaming and yelling at them, and you start, starting a fight and need to be held back by your friends when you just were up in their face and decided to cause no problem when you were up in my face, but then needed to be held back when you were 60 yards behind you at a building with your big, scary friends walking away at the same time, holding up his pants himself. So it's just very interesting. It was just very, very interesting to see. I wish I had known in person, in time. I wish I had known about this guy, because boy, would I have flamed him on the spot without question about him acting like this, with him being as big as he was. So if you're going to go check out Mr. Hot Cup of Joe's channel, make sure you go check out The Real FAPA on TikTok. I'm going to leave the links in the description to both of ours. After I go and edit this video, well, I won't edit it, but I'll just fix the thumbnail and fix the description and everything like that. So I'm going to leave both the links in it right now. So if you're going to go and leave some comments or go and watch some of his crazy content himself, then make sure you go and check me out. I only have about 6,600 followers on TikTok. I haven't really posted that much. I'm going to get on there. I'm going to start hustling on that. I've been dealing with a whole lot of stuff outside of that, but with how big everything is getting, with how many FAPA fans we have out here, we're going to start ramping it up for you guys. I'm traveling around. I've been on the road. I'm going to be heading to some new places here in a bit. I'm just spending some time with the family, some time at the house, and some time to relax, but we're staying on it. We're staying on the gas pedal for you guys. So just make sure you go and check out all the socials. I'll leave a link to everything in the description, but just another crazy one, just another crazy facet added to this entire story. So again, overall, go and check your reviews, go and see if they're still there. And if they're not, go and relieve them. Or I've even heard from some FAPA fans that if you go and edit it, maybe they gave you a chance to edit the reviews and they'll put them back up, something like that. I don't know if that's the case, but if you have left a review, go and check it out. If you haven't seen Mr. Hot Cup of Joe's TikTok, go and check it out. Tell him FAPA sent you. Go and check out FAPA's TikTok. Make sure you follow on there. And if you're not already subscribed on here, make sure you go subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to never miss the latest and the greatest from the best of the best. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.